Sheriff Todd Baxter. My name is Chris Chichester. I live at 26 Sanders Farm Drive in Penfield, and I've lived here for 9 years. But you know where I live because you and your fellow fanatics have descended on my life to abridge my civil and constitutional rights, baby. Now, you know why you've descended on my life to abridge my civil and constitutional rights, and you refuse to tell me how much you pay your fellow fanatics to do it. And I'm going to be relentless about a Freedom of Information Law document that demands your public employee payroll because your entire nauseating, repulsive existence is because of the taxpayers of Monroe County, the state of New York. Now, Todd, baby, you obviously have emotional psychiatric issues. And oftentimes, emotional psychiatric issues are grounded in a relationship, a destructive relationship. And I know that you're having problems with your girlfriend. And I'm here to help you with these problems with your girlfriend. So, now, this is your girlfriend. Now, she obviously has issues herself because of that outfit. I mean, look at that outfit and what is she doing? I don't get it. All right? I mean, she's got her arms up there. She's smiling. She's thinking about Nancy Kerrigan. She's so jealous of Nancy Kerrigan. I mean, she wants to take an ASP tactical baton and whack Nancy Kerrigan on the leg so she can go to the Olympics and she can be number one. So, Todd, what are you doing with Tanya? All right? Tanya is not the woman for you, Todd, baby. All right? Now, all right, I don't get it. I don't know what she's doing here. All right? Okay? Now, what do you see in her? You got my email. You know where I live. Email me. Tell me what you see in her, okay? Because she is just consumed with jealousy for Nancy, all right? And Nancy, I mean, she is like a virgin princess here. You could tell. You look at that face, huh? I wouldn't want to be with Nancy. This is like America's sweetheart here. I mean, you got your girlfriend here. I mean, look at that. And she wants to be a boxer, a wrestler, a pornographic actress. I mean, all these things that you love in women. A boxer, a pornographic actress, a wrestler. I mean, all these things. This is your dream girl, Todd, baby. So, you got Nancy and you got Tanya, and you want to be with Tanya. Now, I'm going to show you the jealousy that consumes your girlfriend, Todd. I mean, look at her right here. Here's the virgin princess, Nancy, pardon me, on the ice. And look at that jealousy from Tanya. Look at the way she's looking at Nancy. Can you see it, Todd? Todd, look at the way your girlfriend is looking at Nancy. I mean, give me a break. Can you talk to her? All right? All right, you got to talk to your girlfriend, Tanya, and tell her to stop staring at Nancy on the ice like that. All right? You got it now. I'm going to show you how virginal Nancy is. All right? And your girlfriend, Tanya, is never going to be like Nancy because Nancy has her own foreign stamp. Look at that. That's the virgin princess right there, Nancy. She's got her own foreign stamp. Your girlfriend, your whack job, Tanya, doesn't have no foreign stamp. You got that? Now, I'm going to tell you what your girlfriend Tanya is up to. Tanya is married to Jeff Gillooly, and no, I'm not making that up. And because she likes to make home pornographic videos, I mean, he sounds just like a porn star with that name, Jeff Gillooly. Well, here he is right here, and no one's going to confuse him with Brad Pitt. There he is right there, all right? That's now your girlfriend's husband is right here, all right? So you're two-timing your wife with Tanya, and she's two-timing Jeff with you, and what's going on there? Now, They got to compete in the Olympics, okay? Now, Tanya wants to win a gold medal. Your girlfriend, you're going to help her. You got that, Todd, baby? This is what you're going to be doing in Monroe County Sheriff's Office. You're going to list all your employees, all the 170 whack jobs, including Andrew Real and Patty Meyer, the rest of them. I bet you Patty Meyer's jealous of Nancy, too, when she's not falling down on my backyard dirt crash landing on her face, that whack job. So what's going to happen here is you're going to hire Jeff, okay? That's him right there. You can see him right there. He is right there. Now, Jeff, he's going to hire Shane Stant. You got that? Now, he's going to hire Shane Stant, right? Look at this guy right here. Look at him. I mean, that's Shane Stant right there. That's going to be your new employee, Todd. You got that? All right, look at this guy here. Now, this guy's Shane Stant, all right? Galoui's going to hire Stant, all right? And Stant, you're going to give him the weapon that he's going to use to whack Virgil Nancy on the knee. You got that? All right, now this is what Shane, this is the ASP baton right here. This is what Stan's going to use. He's going to take this out, all right? He's going to use this, and he's going to hit Virgil Nancy on a stamp right there on the knee, and she's going to cry, and she's not going to win. And then they have to give her a special spot in order to go to the Olympics. This is what you're doing in Monroe County, Todd, the fascist stooge. I mean, what's going on? Get with the program already. So, now, Todd, what are you doing? Take your parakeet off your shoulder, all right? You can play with him later, all right? After you're done obstructing justice for the day, all right? So, by the way, Ty, how many of your inmates escaped from Monroe County Jail today? What is the problem with that escaping? I mean, did Andy Dufresne get out today? Yeah, it took him 30 years with that little rock hammer thing, and you let him get out. So what's going on there, Todd, the fascist stooge? So anyway, all right. Now, I have to tell you about, I ran a 5K today. I did really good at Penfield High School, beat everybody in my age group. And you know what I didn't see at this 5K? I didn't see any of your whack jobs there at Penfield High School for security. I have to do air quotes, all right? Security. Because the last 5K I ran at MCC, I go to the gym for the award ceremony to get my first place. And there's your whack jobs right there at the MCC. Look at all those vicious criminals at the MCC gym. And there's your whack job stand. There's four of them standing around there doing nothing. You know why they're doing nothing there at the MCC gym? Because they're doing nothing at your Wegmans headquarters. You always have two of your badge-wearing, gun-carrying, Barney-Five jokes alongside the Wegmans food markets because you think Danny and Colleen Wegman are like a crime family. You think that, that's Michael Corleone over there. And Kay Corleone. That's what you think Danny and Colleen are, Michael and Kay Corleone. So anyway, I was very relieved at Penfield High School today. I did not see any of your whack jobs at all. I didn't see a single Monroe County Sheriff's Office employee. I mean, it was like a miracle, a seventh sign or something. So anyway, now Todd the fascist stooge, I'm going to remind you about what I'm demanding from you. I'm going to show you the document that I'm going to continue to use relentlessly. I'm going to show you the instrument that I'm going to continue to use relentlessly, and this is a blank instrument. This is called the Freedom of Information Law document. Now, I have handled these in my career at Albany in Washington, D.C., and I have handled this document. It didn't look like this, but it was a FOIL for a payroll, and I disclosed, and it was discussed, but I disclosed after I got approval from who? My boss. And Michael Radler, W. Tadeo, Kathleen Miller, S.L. Brody, they've got my FOIL demands, and I'm sending them to you directly. I'm sending my FOIL to you directly. And who's signing for this? Here's your double dipper, Michael Radler. There he is. MJ, what do you think you signed for here? MJ Radler, September 16th. What do you think that is? That's the demand for your public employee payroll. And here he is. He signed again July 11th, 2 months ago. Where's your public employee payroll? The law is for other people. You live in total fear of your public employee payroll being disclosed because you know if your public employee payroll is disclosed, you never win re-election. That document alone with the names of your public employees and the salaries is your defeat. And you know that, despite the fact that this is taxpayer dollars that's being expended. Only you know what those numbers are and those salaries are, and a select few. This is what happens in a banana republic. You're banana Todd. You do whatever the hell you want. The law is for other people. So, the law is for other people, including, it's your double dipper, Michael Radler. Michael, as a double dipper, because you were a Monroe County Sheriff employee for 20 years, and then you retired, you were done, and then you came out of retirement, you're so indispensable, Sheriff Baxter needed you, that he got you a desk sitting next to Jimmy the intern. You got your little desk there, little wooden desk, little elementary school desk sitting next to Jimmy the intern, and there you are, you're back in the game, getting paid again, even though you retired and you were out, so you got 2 paychecks. You got 1 paycheck here, the Bank of Todd, Kate Baxter, Michael Radler, double dipper signed by Todd Baxter, and then you got your second paycheck, it's the same thing. Here we go, Bank of Todd, Kate Baxter, Michael Radler, double dipper. So I'd like to know, Michael, as I hope you're aware, is that the great Lou Graham is from Rochester, and Florida sings double vision. So you got double vision too, Michael, baby? Huh? I mean, I bet you got 2 of everything in your house, Michael, because you're getting 2 paychecks, baby. So, anyway. Now, we got the blank foil. I love the fact I'll be filling this blank foil. I'm just going to have writing on it. And then I'm going to send it to your repulsive organization, your criminal organization, your Monroe County Sheriff's Office. And I'm going to demand the payroll. And you know what you're going to do? You will refuse again to send me the public employee payroll. And I'll show you. I sent it to you. I'm going to hold up your small needle of whack job. Pardon me. I'm going to hold up your small needle of whack job. I'm going to show you how I already filled one out. This is on October 12th, and it was mailed to you. Here it is, right there. The public employee payroll from Monroe County Sheriff's Offices. I hold your small needle of whack job, Sheriff Baxter. Right there it is. Why do you need me to explain what's in this document? It's very simple. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words as I hold your small needle of whack job. So comply with this foil and send me your public employee payroll. Because without taxpayer dollars, you can't descend on my life to abridge my civil and constitutional rights to standing in the corner of a fucking parking lot I've walked through 4,000 times. So. Also foil. Cost of surveillance device purchased with taxpayer dollars by Monroe County Sheriff Todd Baxter and fixed to a building in 2025 Penfield Road to monitor Christopher Chichester at 26 Sanders Farm Drive, walks through the parking lot next to the building. So you know how I found out about that? I'm walking through the parking lot for the 4,000th time, and this is going to sound like George Orwell wrote this. And there's Elliot Roth outside. So Elliot Roth says to me, with this idiot look on his face, this idiot grin, you're going to be arrested. I have no idea what he's talking about. So, that happens the minute I have 2 feet in the corner of that parking lot because you sent the toothless grass cutter by my house. You know I'm going to come by my house, and they don't own that land. Nobody owns that land. And how would you like it if you're sleeping with Mrs. Fascist Stooge on a Sunday, and every Sunday at 7 a.m. these parasites from Broccolo Tree and Lawn area? You know, Todd, Mrs. Fascist Stooge wouldn't like that, and neither did Laura. So, and I didn't either. And so I am outside for 30 seconds. They don't own that land in there. Bang, you 6-foot acts a year because you empowered a private citizen, Steve Desmond, to call your Panorama Trail office to get him. You said he's going to come out of his house. Call us. This is what you're doing. This is your sick descent on my life. So when I'm walking through the parking lot, Elliot Ross says to me, you're going to be arrested. He knows you have the what? Wait for it, the surveillance device on the building. So Elliot, I sent you registered mail return receipt because I want to know who told you at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office that I was going to be arrested. Who told you, Elliot, that I was to be arrested at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office? And that's what's in this envelope. And you know what you did, Elliot? Certified mail. Refused. You don't want any part of this fanaticism, Sheriff Baxter, do you? But you made yourself a part of it. You allowed that device to be installed. And it has an assigned number. And they'll deny it and lie about it because it's easy to deny about it because it sounds like a freak show. Well, Todd Baxter's a head freak. It was on the phone of his deputy whack job when they descended on him. And he showed it to me on his phone of me standing in the corner of the parking lot. And it has an assigned number. Do I have to say that for the 3rd time? It has an assigned number. And you refuse to send anything because I'm not committing any crime. And you took me to your Panorama Trail office dungeon. You handcuffed me inside there. I couldn't reach the urinal. I urinated on myself twice. Your deputy whack job drove me home. And my wonderful little guy, he defecated and urinated in the house. I couldn't take him outside. This is what you're doing to me. So, Elliot, who told you I was going to be arrested from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office? Who told you, Elliot? Wrong! You're not the only one that refuses to open his mail. Nayraj Shah refuses to open his mail, too. Nayraj Shah refuses to open it. You know why, Nayraj, baby? Because you don't own that land next to my house, Nayraj, baby. You don't own that land. I'm looking for your fake title here. Anyway, there it is, the fake title. There it is, the fake, the pretend landowner, Nayraj Shah. This is not a title in Crazy Town, Nayraj and Layla Kumar. You got that? That's not a title. So anyway, the accusatory instrument accusing me of a crime has never happened in my 54 years. Never once. Not one time. In high school, State University of New York, the Army, when I was a Senate staffer, when I worked for the governor, when I was U.S. Senate staffer, when I was U.S. House of Representatives staffer, and not one time ever. Because I haven't committed a crime. I'm an innocent man. So then I'm walking through the parking lot, and Nayraj Shah has this nervous breakdown screaming at me inside his vehicle. Isn't that right, Nayraj? You're completely losing your mind inside your car when you see me walk through the parking lot for the 4,000th time. You don't lose your mind about anybody else, my neighbors, anybody walk through the park except me. And so he goes to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office with the accusatory instrument. Huh? And I tell you, I have to read this. I have to try not to laugh when I'm reading some of this stuff because it's so absurd. But this is the descent of my life, and it's not funny. So, that the defendant, that's me. On the above date location at 1440 hours, did knowingly enter or remain unlawfully enter upon the premises of 2041 Penfield Road, Penfield, New York, by walking through the parking lot after being told through certified mail and by police that he's not allowed on the property. Whoa, wow. This is a war crime here. I should go to The Hague for this. I'll tell you, 4,000 times I've walked through that parking lot. You know why you never heard my name, Sheriff Stooge Baxter? Because Dr. Gloria Nichols was at 2041 Penfield Road. And Dr. Gloria Nichols is a wonderful, warm-hearted human being. The exact opposite is these repulsive, disgusting, bankrupt parasites, Nayraj and Layla Kumar Shah. Because if you're arresting me for walking through the parking lot, accusing me of a crime for walking through the parking lot, then you better do it to the 20 people a day walking through the parking lot. So where's my 14th Amendment right if it's only me? I asked my neighbor, you walk through that parking lot every day? Yeah, I do. And where's he going? The Wegmans Food Market's headquarters of Sheriff Stooge Baxter. So anyway, accusatory instrument. This is so fucking pathetic. How do you not laugh this guy out of your building? This is just absurd. And then when you descended on me, you told the truth as grass cutter to come by my house because you know I'm coming out of my house and I do it again because they don't own that land. They do not own this land. Because they don't have the title. Who the hell wants to cut that land? Are you in love with this land? Are you obsessed with this land, Nayraj? I mean, you trying to have sex with this land? Is Layla Kumar trying to have sex with this land? Because nobody owns that land, and that means you. So here they come. I walk outside. I'm outside for 30 seconds. They don't own that land. Because I don't want them to be here at 7 o'clock, but they're here at 2 o'clock that one day because they know I'm coming out of my house. They know I'm going to see them, and I do it again. And I go outside 30 seconds. They don't own that land to come back in my house, and 6 of you are here. That's why I see Deputy Fascist dudes when I crash land on her face in my backyard dirt. I open up the door. The first language I ever hear from a deputy whack job is a lie to me. We just want to talk to you outside. I hesitated to walk outside, and you surrounded me on my front lawn, and I go to handcuffs. So what crime did I commit? Todd the Fascist Stooge. I'm an innocent man. Excuse me, Todd. What are you doing? Take your parakeet off your shoulder. You can play with your parakeet later after you're done obstructing justice. You got that? So, the foil for the surveillance device. That's the foil for the surveillance device. This is the foil. How you took a picture of your whack jobs underwater in a pool. What are you doing taking pictures of your whack jobs underwater in a pool? It's on your Facebook page. That's the foil demanding how much you paid for this. You don't want anybody to know about that. If it's on your Facebook page and you're talking about it, wasn't on county time. Wasn't 9 to 5 when these guys are supposed to be on the job. And by the way, there's 13 of them there. I mean, for what purpose do these guys have? Are people committing crimes underwater that I'm not aware of in Monroe County? I mean, where's the underwater crime happening? I mean, you got a special unit for these guys? I mean, is there like murder, rape, robbery, arson going on underwater that I should be aware of for crimes in Monroe County? Here they are. There they are. Your employees. Did you spend taxpayer dollars to buy wetsuits for these guys? And these all this equipment. Look at all that equipment. I bet you that's $20,000 worth of equipment right there. Look at that. And then you have to pay the photographer. You have to set this thing up. I mean, did Ansel Adams pose these guys? What the hell are you doing in Monroe County, Todd the fascist stooge? Total incompetence and buffoonery. So, I want the names and charges of everybody in Monroe County Jail. You got that foil. Public facility, Monroe County Jail. Ignore it. You're above the law. Because you are above the law in Monroe County in New York State. The law does not apply to you, Todd the fascist stooge. If somebody's at that jail, I want to know who's there and what the charges. I want to talk to these people about their experiences there. Because that's a criminal building. Ignored. You've gotten out at least 10 times. The cost for a trip to Atlanta, Georgia for hotel and boarding for Monroe County Sheriff employee Ryan Fisher to attend the Super Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia with his canine dog, Lola. You sent Ryan Fisher to the Super Bowl in Atlanta with his canine Lola. Because his canine Lola was outside Mercedes-Benz Stadium with Fisher standing there next to him with the dog on the leash. So, that's just pathetic incompetence, corruption. What are you doing sending Ryan Fisher to the Super Bowl? What purpose does he have down there? Did he play in the game? Did Ryan Fisher complete a pass to Lola during the Super Bowl? That's what I want. That's the only reason for him to be there. Did he suit up? I mean, did he walk on the field as the team captain? So, now you, Todd. We got Elliot Robb. He's refusing. Got Nate Raj. He's refusing. So we got, now you're all afraid of me. Now you're all petrified of me. Elliot Robb, I want to know. Who told you I was going to be arrested? You don't want to open your certified mail. Nate Raj shot. Show me the documentation for that land you claim you own where you're where the broccoli tree and lawn care here where you set me up in your pathetic 1984. Huh? No grass cutting for 5 years. Some of these parasites from broccoli tree and lawn care are here all the time. And when I object to these parasites being here, it's just not a disagreement. It's time for you to come and abridge my civil and constitutional rights with a concocted crime, Todd the fascist stooge. So they don't own that land. That's why they don't want to open this up. That's why it says refused. Pretend landowner, Nate Raj and Layla Kumar. More than 10 people walked through that parking lot today. Did you lose your mind, Nate Raj? So, got Elliot Robb, he doesn't want to open his mail. Got Nate Raj, he doesn't want to open his mail. Todd Baxter refused. I hope you refuse it every time and I have a pile of 20 of these. Because when you run for re-election, Todd, the fascist stooge, I'm going to come to your events and I'm going to hold up this envelope and the other ones like it. I'm going to say, I sent this to you. I want to know how much your public employees are paying. You refuse to open it. You refuse to disclose. I've been demanding this for a year. Ask Michael Radler, you double dipper. So, Todd, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can put your Rogaine on later, all right? Yeah, I know that you're looking at me and thinking, I wish I had that Chris Chichester's hair. Look at the hair on that guy. Oh, that's right. So, now, Todd, when you put your Rogaine on, now, I've told you this before. All right? You cannot put the women's underwear and undergarments on with your Rogaine. All right? Get with the program here with that one. So, now, Todd, I'm going to remind you what I sent you on October 10th. Because I haven't sent these YouTubes out yet to anybody. I'm compiling them. I'm doing them. But they're going to be going out. So, and that's them. And I sent that to you. And I got the, let's see, Todd Baxter. Now, I have your official title here. It's Todd Baxter. Let me point to the official title with the appropriate figure. Todd Baxter, the incompetent stooge, unable to prevent inmates escaping Monroe County Jail. Do you understand that, Todd? What the hell? Yeah. One of your inmates is in my backyard right now. Why can't you prevent your inmates from escaping? Just what I'm reading, your official title, the incompetent stooge unable to prevent inmates escaping Monroe County Jail. He ran right through my backyard. So then we have Sandra Doorley. Okay, sweetheart, here. This is your official title. The Hollywood District Attorney on late night television murder porn to talk about Craig Bryant. He's still dead. What the hell are you doing on television talking about Craig Bryant? What's the purpose of that? It's been in the paper, in the Democratic Chronicle. It's been on all over television, radio. He's dead. She's in jail, in prison. What's the point of talking about that case? Do your job, Sandra Doorley. So, 18 times I sent your Freedom of Information Law document for your FOIL to Michael Radler, and 18 times you refused to disclose your public employee payroll. Why? And that's a rhetorical question, because the why is you never win re-election once people know your public employee payroll. That's exactly what's going to happen. So what's going to happen relentlessly from me is I'm going to use this as a weapon upon you, Todd Baxter and Sandra Doorley. Do you understand what I said? I'm going to use this as a weapon upon you, Todd Baxter and Sandra Doorley, to expose your corruption. That's what a FOIL does. Freedom of Information Law document is a weapon, and it's used in every state capital to acquire information. It's the weaponization of information. That's what a FOIL is. That's what a FOIL does. You don't want anybody to know what you're paid at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office and Monroe County District Attorney's Office, despite the fact that your entire existence is because of the taxpayers of Monroe County and the state of New York. So what we have here is that the sheriff of Monroe County refuses to comply with the law, and the district attorney of Monroe County refuses to comply with the law.